You understand that? I did not want the responsibility. I wanted to talk about this stuff and hopefully see other people rise up and be leaders. Well, you know what? It didn't happen. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to make money and hire people and go to the next level. And it's taken me 3.5 years since we moved into this office to build it, capitalize it, get the space next door when it became available, build the whole thing, do the whole thing, hire the people while doing everything else I was doing at the same time. And now we're at that jump point. We're at that critical point of trying to upgrade PrisonPlanet.tv, build new, better systems, add the nightly news, the special reports, interviewing reporters, interviewing people that can be hosts, moving forward. But then I go in and meet with the money people here in my office and look at the money I've got, and it's not there. It's there to do the nightly news at a scaled-down level. It is not there to expand it and to continue to make the documentaries and to do everything we need to do. Because when you build things, sometimes certain areas don't work as well, or you pay for something and it doesn't work out. We need money to do pure research and prosecute this war against the globalist. So again, this is kind of, I guess, just a spontaneous little mini money bomb today, where I'm asking you to become PrisonPlanet.tv members. If you've already got a membership, go buy 5 more, create simple username and passcodes, and email them to your friends and family and say, hey, it's easy. Go to InfoWarsNews.com, log in and watch this. Tell me what you think. And again, we reach people. It all leaks out onto the web. We post a lot of it on the YouTube channel. Members get it first and get the better archive and the book and all the videos and the rants and all the material in one spot. But a lot of it we do post to the YouTube because we're just here to reach people. Just like when we are able to, we're going to start putting it on TV systems. But the spotty way we've been offered television is, do you want to be on this European cable system? It's free to air. You just got to put it on this satellite. You got to rent the time, but then we'll put it on our cable systems. And it's not that expensive, but I got to go buy this European satellite. You'll buy a feed on it. $10,000 a month. Doesn't sound expensive. It is, though. Just so I can then send it to people. Then if I put ads on my news, which I haven't done yet, we run Ron Paul ads for free, people are going to complain. I mean, again, I live in the real world. Sky Television Channel, okay, a couple 100,000 viewers, an hour. They want it. And people are like, that's Rupert Murdoch. No, it's people that lease the channel they're able to put me on. Of course, those will be the COINTELPRO attacks out of Cass Sunstein. Look, Jones is on a Rupert Murdoch satellite system. Or, look, this one in Europe's owned by a German company. Yes, and somebody has leased a channel, and then they can put you on their channels. See how that works? You sublease. Or there's a person owns a cable system or owns channels on it in a town. They want to put it on. So I've got dozens of these contacts coming in of different groups and different organizations, and so that's extremely expensive to do it that way. That's why it's good to just be on one big thing like Fox or CNN, then you go out everywhere. No, the way to reach people, though, through the back door is you got to get on 3 or 4 different satellites like a televangelist, basically, and hit them here, hit them there, and then you start getting a big audience, yes. And then you fund yourself like the televangelists have done, where you say, buy this DVD about the New World Order or this book. I won't be selling prayer cloths. By the way, sometimes I think Glenn Beck has my phones tapped. And I know from insiders, I've lost those sources now. I think they figured out that they weren't. that they had 5 people watching everything we do. Not that I'm that smart. But, Beck copies everything we do, which is great. I mean, just at least it gets the word out. And what was the point I was going to make? In fact, I knew it before he announced it, that he was moving to Dallas, and then he's got a place in between Dallas and Austin. And the word is he was here in Austin looking at houses, too. Ooh, that'll freak him out if I know that. I mean, now he's even going to move here, I guess. It's not just rich guys don't get a bunch of houses because they want a bunch of houses. They want to move around, folks, from fans and stalkers. He's moved to some little town just north of here. Forget the name of it. It was in the news. The lie was out that he had a house in Dallas. Not true. In fact, I knew that. But side issue. Now Beck's moving down here. And what's he going to do? I told people, I said, you watch, he's going to buy a Dallas TV station. So he has that base of 6-7 million potential viewers. And then he's going to have a 24-hour thing built off the subscribers. The subscribers are just a funding. Okay? And then he's going to have shows with a bunch of other hosts, and they're going to fund their operation in satellite time with the books and videos and materials. And sure enough, that's now been announced. Well, it's been hinted at. And, Glenn Beck said to others, you think you defeated me kicking me off Fox. You haven't seen anything yet. His own imprint of books, which will be a funder mechanism that'll reach millions of people. His own network that's coming. The problem is it's going to be pro-war, anti-Ron Paul, neocon with a little George Soros bashing. So I mean, it's better than Al Gore. But it's like, okay, well, there's 3 teaspoons of cyanide in this glass and only 1 teaspoon in this glass. No, we need to do that. That's always been my plan. Okay? But I don't like asking for money. I don't like having telethons every week like 700 Club. Okay? That Pat Robertson did, it ended up with like 40-something TV channels spewing out, worldly globalist garbage. I just want one channel that is subscriber-funded via the web, which is the future, that then moves and funds itself to be on all the old media and terrestrial systems. But that's all fading out in the next 5 years. It's just still there's a big audience there that we need to reach out to who's never heard the truth. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to get up here and fight Al Gore and fight George Soros and fight the New World Order. There's a reason you go to George Soros' websites and he spends about 1/3 of his time attacking yours truly. Not just attacking Michelle Bachmann or Ron Paul or people like Glenn Beck. Because, again, as bad as Glenn Beck is, he gets better and better. And that's probably because he's competitive and he realizes the audience is in telling the truth. But so bottom line, we need to be here to make a real challenge to the system. And I don't need to be held back by monetary restraints. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, a cruise missile cost a couple $1 million. And they're dropping thousands of them on people. The government comes and takes your money and then uses it against you with propaganda and media and all the rest of this stuff. We're asking you to become PrisonPlanet.tv members. Because I love that Teddy Roosevelt quote about being in the arena. I don't know how all this is going to end, but I'm not going to sit here and wish later that I hadn't given this 110%. So I'm asking you to join me at PrisonPlanet.tv or the URL InfoWarsNews.com. By the way, we're going to send out the Infowars Insider today with last night's show for those of you that aren't members to give you an idea of what you're going to be watching. That's going to be sent out at Infowars Insider today. Sign up at the top of Infowars.com. It's free.